Yo! What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy, and this is Demon Slayer, episodes 13 and 14. We're back in the mansion. We're fighting the drums, and Zenitsu is still the worst. If he has 0 haters, then I am dead, my friends. I am deceased 6 feet underground. But if he has 1 hater, then I am still alive watching the show. If you want the full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you're already here, and I want to know what happens. What's Nezuko up to in that box right now? Is she just like, Tanjiro? Tanjiro, it's nighttime, can I come out now? What you gonna do, Tanjiro? What you gonna do? What's the strat? This monologue was chef's kiss. Yo, I was at Fan Expo in Toronto all weekend, and so many places were selling Tanjiro's sword, and I almost bought it. Multiple times. But then I was like, I don't know if my wife wants me to have more swords. And then I remembered who I married, and I'm like, she would have been fine with it. Do dee 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 doo 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 doo. This song is so good. I can't wait for him to have the water dragon attack. That shit looks dope. Something more important than life. Sex. Probably. Although sex is just a part of life. What's more important than life if everything's just a part of living? That's an interesting thought, right? If everything is just the experience of life.
Tanjiro, dete oide.
Oh! Oh, shh. Are they outside? All right. Even the writer was like, that's too much Zenitsu. Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here. Come on, Tanjiro, you got this. I believe in you. You gotta close the distance, my dude. You're kind of staying in that same middle spot in the room. You gotta start inching forward. Oh, I guess then that can happen. That sucks, yeah. Yeah, Tanjiro. You've done it before. Do it again. Oh, shit. Oh, I was hoping we'd get Tanjiro's reaction to meeting one of the 12, or I guess a former member. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Tanjiro, you gotta dip, dive, dodge, duck, and dodge, my dude. I love that all the demons have, like, really tragic pasts. It is chef's kiss. Oh, fuck, dude. And then he becomes a demon trapped in the house. That.
So
if your demon form is related to what you like, that one girl liked balls, and the other guy was like infatuated with arrows? Was he just like obsessed with traffic? Wait, did he just turn into a demon? Did he get turned into a demon out of like his pure malice without having Michael Jackson like cut him out? I might be reading too much into that. Oh, he's gonna get him so pissed that he breaks his drums. Oh shit, Tanjiro, let's go. I know that wasn't exactly your plan, but like... Yeah, me too, bud. Oh shit, we have reached phase 2 of the fight.
網を踏まないように避けたおかげで怪我が痛まない体の動かし方、呼吸の仕方が分かった。
Oh, okay, let's go.
攻撃を全てかわしている。
Water breathing.
水の呼吸。
Let's go. Get in there. Get close. God, I love the water animation.
負の型、水流しぶき、ラン。着地面積を最小限にして。
Put as little weight on your feet as possible with your broken fucking leg. Come on, Tanjiro.
見えた、スキノイト。場外。君の決起術はすごかった。
Kyogai, much respect, brother. Sorry I had to kill you. Dude, that's so sick. I love being like, dude, before I kill you, I just want you to know you're a dope demon. You're really cool. There's the consequences, yeah.
小生の決起術はすごいか。
He's just a wounded artist who wanted someone to like what he made. You know what I mean? I can relate to that.
そうか。
What the That's so cool.
本当に自動で血を取ってくれるんだな。こんなの作って、ユシロウさんは器用だ。
Yeah, that's an incredible invention.
猫？あ、君が玉代さんのところへ届けてくれるんだな。
I'm sorry. Oh, okay, it's a magic cat. That makes way more sense.
もう一度泣くとまた姿を消すとは聞いてたけど、本当なんだな。
Okay, sure. So there's just always a cat following him around, invisible, waiting for him to get some blood.
全てにおいてゴミのようだ。
I do love that they wait until the demon's basically already dead to be like, you should feel bad about this.
ゴミなどではない。少なくともあの小僧にとって。
Oh. Yeah, but he also never read it. Him respecting your writing might have more to do with him being polite than thinking that your writing's any good.
認められた。
Oh. I feel so bad for all the demons on this show, man. I know they do shit wrong. I'm not, like, absolving them of their sins, but I like them more than I like Zenitsu. Damn, they landed more blows than the demon did.
よく頑張ったぞ。
I thought the kid with the Tsuzumi was going to be a bigger part of the solution to the problem, but I like the way it played out. Tandra's a good dude. Like, he's got a broken leg and broken ribs, and he's like, I'll carry you, don't worry. What the fuck? Oh, Boar guy's going after Nezuko. Alright, Zenitsu. Okay! I hated you, but I can't anymore. I take it back.
寝てる間に人が話したことを知ってる時があって。
Oh, dude. That means he can probably hear how much shit I talk about him.
そうだっけ？善一さんがかばってくれたので、僕は。
But you might have a concussion.
で、なんでそんなに泣いてんの？
Oh, yeah, there it is.
俺死ぬ？俺死ぬの？あ、なんか頭が。
God, you're so dramatic. Oh, yeah, fucking head first.
今声聞いて分かった。5人目の合格者。せっかち野郎。
Do we learn his name, or does he just get called Mr. Impatient throughout the show? Ooh. Yeah, getting other people to understand this is gonna be fucking tough, man. Oh, that's interesting.
鬼の音は人間の音と全く違うから。炭治郎からは泣きたくなるような優しい音がする。
That sounds so gentle and kind.
呼吸音、心音、血の巡る音。
So Zenitsu's basically Daredevil. If Daredevil was a massive simp, right?
だからお前は突っ込んでろ。
Ooh, fucking brutal. Let's go, Zenitsu. Okay, I didn't think I'd say that this fast, but come on. This is sick. What a dude. What a dang dude.
それには触らせない。
Where did all of this courage suddenly? He hit his head. Oh my god, he has a concussion, and so he's not behaving like himself.
あいつが戻ってくるまでは。
He's just severely concussed right now, and so he doesn't remember that he's a scaredy cat. Oh my god. Come on, Tanjiro. It is interesting that Boarhead isn't using his sword on Zenitsu. I think it's probably like an honor thing, like he doesn't want to kill an unarmed person. Real human, you know? Which means that he does have some kind of moral code. He might not draw his sword, but Tanjiro fucking will. Jesus Christ. Tanjiro, you gotta get moving here. Zenitsu's taking a beating for you, my dude. Alright, honor code out the window. Let's go, Tanjiro. Cool. I'm excited for the next episode, which we're going to watch in a second here. I just want to say before we get to it, though, I like this episode. I think that like the conclusion of the drum demon was fun. I think it was well handled. I would have liked a little bit more of a lead in on the writing thing. I feel like that just sort of came up this episode. And I think that there was room in the last two to seed that a little bit and maybe have Tanjiro read it, right? And like have like a reaction to the writing itself. So that when he is avoiding the papers, it's for more reason than just to avoid the papers. But other than like that very small thing, I think the way that this concluded is really good. I'm excited for the next episode. I think I'm really glad I did that one episode for episode 10 and then broke these into 2 and 2 because they've really tied together. Like if I was doing this episode with the last episode and then the next episode with the one after that, I feel like the story would be a little bit weird. So I'm glad I kind of reset this around I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep the reactions within the arcs of the show. Because I do think thematically and kind of storytelling wise just flows a little bit better. And then Zenitsu, man. Look, I can't stand him when he's yelling, but when he's not yelling, he's kind of an interesting character. And this moment is amazing, right? Like it's if he had never gone in the house and we hadn't gotten all the scaredy cat shit and all the yelling, and if we didn't start with him being like, you need to marry me because I'm gonna die, which it's like a weird way to introduce a character. I think that this moment, he would be like my favorite character on the show right now. Unfortunately, all that other stuff is still true about him. But between like the Thunder form and this, I think there's more to this character than I initially gave him credit for. And this moment made me really excited to watch his journey and watch the arc of the character and see like what is the plan here? What are we doing? Where are we going? Because I'm down for it. I'm down to watch him now in a way that I was not before this episode. I really wanted him to die. And now I don't. I'm like, oh, cool. You have a redeeming quality. How are you going to grow to be more like your redeeming qualities and less like your unredeeming ones? I'm just worried that we're going to watch him like make a bunch of women uncomfortable to get there, which seems to be just like anime, but not all animes, obviously. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Let's watch the next episode. Come on. The house with the wisteria family crest. Oh, damn, that sound effect. I am way more affected by sounds than by visuals. It's something I've noticed about myself doing this reaction job for so long. Like the sounds of bones cracking, fucking, if it's good sound design, ooh. Tadro being like, I don't need my sword to beat the shit out of you, dude. I will bare hand your ass.
No,
that wasn't my point. God damn it. Wow, that was like the triple Black Widow. Nah, he's in shock. He's not feeling those ribs at all yet. But Tandro is. Ooh. Abs. Okay, Tandro, you got a broken leg. You gotta be careful, my dude. This animation is slick, though. Let's go. Nice block. Huh. Okay. What a move. I mean, yeah, you're really impressive. If your personality wasn't shit, like, you'd be pretty cool. Congrats. This dude has definitely sucked his own dick. You know I'm right. You know I'm 100% right. Tet, my friend. That was rad. Oh, I thought that would never come off. Why does he think that looks like a girl? I'm not gonna lie, his face doesn't seem particularly feminine. I think he's also concussed. I think you all have concussions. Tundra, you might have killed that dude. Because I headbutted the hell out of him. Oh, I kind of wish I'd watched the dub for that moment. Because I headbutted the hell out of him. Guys, if there's foam coming out of his mouth, you need to take care of him. First of all, roll him over to the side so he doesn't choke on it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The facial animation, maybe it's the under eyeliner that they're saying makes him feminine, but he just doesn't appear feminine to me. I got a feeling Inosuke's backstory is so sad. Because he's just so, like, unaware of, like, cultural norms and shit that I think that he's...
人それぞれだ。亡くなってる人を屋敷の外。
Oh no, he just burned him so hard. Oh right, you can't help because you're weak. That's fine. Hey, weakling. Go sit down, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Let us strong children do it.
100人でも200人でも埋めてやるや。俺が誰よりも埋めてやるわ。
Like, Inosuke can't read. He doesn't, like, understand the, like, emotional meaning behind a burial. Like,
何やってるのあの人。
見ちゃダメだ。
he's got a concussion. Guys, he's gonna kill himself. He's gonna die.
カラスが喋ってる。
もう何も考える
Just don't think anymore.
正一君は強いじゃん。正一君に俺は守ってもらう。
This is a lot. This is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. The demons don't need to do shit. These three are gonna kill each other.
藤の花。鬼が苦手な花なんだ。
鬼よき。
Alright.
本当にありがとうございました。
I'm really glad these three made it through this arc. God, that is beautiful.
うるさいわ。
Okay. Zenitsu, you do not get to complain about other people yelling. I'm so sorry.
藤の花の家紋。
負傷につき完治するまで休息
Oh,
せよ。
thank God.
こいつ食おうぜ。
Does Inosuke not have his own bird?
お化けだ。こら。
なんだてめえは。
Wow, Zenitsu is such a simp, but also a misogynist because he doesn't like elderly women. Sexist and ageist, Zenitsu. Way to go.
妖怪だよ炭治郎。あのばあさん妖怪だ。早いもん異様に。妖怪だよ。妖怪ババ。
He was bleeding out the back of his head, Tanjiro.
こいつ完全に箱のこと忘れてるな。
Yeah, food makes you forget shit.
俺がこっちだ。
いいぞ。好きなとこで寝ろ。
ふむふむふむふむふむふむ。うん。重症。
Severe.
3人ともあばらが折れてるとはな。
I would have guessed that based on the day that you guys had.
はあ？なんだそりゃ。
ご飯はみんなで一緒に食べた方が美味しいんだぞ。そうだぞ。
That's not true. The taste of the food is best observed in silence.
お化け。くれ。
Oh my God, Zenitsu. You were so great in the last episode. Stop throwing it away.
俺の山の中に来やがったから力比べして刀を奪ってやった。
Oh.
他の生き物との力比べだけが俺の唯一の楽しみだ。
そうか。
Yeah, he grew up alone. That sucks.
鬼を連れているのはどういうことなんだ。
There it is. How honest is he gonna be?
分かっててかばってくれたんだな。善逸は本当にいいやつだな。
そんな褒めても仕方ねえぞ。
Oh my God, he's like, what if the worst qualities of Sanji, Chopper, and Usopp were mixed into one person?
いや、強くはねえよ。ふざけんなよ。
I haven't forgiven you for not letting me kidnap that child.
守って。俺を守って。
All right, I'm back on the hater train. I'm so sorry. Her head is so big.
ねずこ。
Hey, they actually show that how she fits in the box. Okay.
Huh?
Oh no, he's gonna be obsessed with her. Oh God, she's like 14. Although he's probably like 16, so it's not like the weirdest thing, but that's too much thinking. That was a good joke.
お前善逸お前
Okay, Goku, calm down.
こんな可愛い女の子連れてたのか
There it is.
そういや俺の結婚を邪魔した罪と翔一君を返した罪もあったな
If Zenitsu has 0 haters, I am dead. Woof. Okay, we're done with the episode. Parts of it were great. Yeah, I mean, parts of it are great. I love Tanjiro. I think that what's so interesting about the show is I love Tanjiro. I love Nezuko. I love the story they're telling with them. I love the way Tanjiro, like, reacts to the demons so empathetically. Even though he is killing them, right? But he has room in his heart and in his, you know, mind to see them fully and not just reduce them to the worst elements of themselves. And he's still able to be honest in that, like, I cannot forgive you for the people that you've killed, but I am able to acknowledge you, right? And I just think that that's beautiful. It's why I love this show. This arc has been a little bit tough with the characters around Tanjiro because they don't feel real to me, right? Zenitsu doesn't feel like a real person. He's such a caricature of a person. And I hope that slows down because, you know, like the beginning of this episode and the end of the last episode with him taking the beating to protect the box is genuinely beautiful to me. And I think that it is such a wonderful element of his character. And it's such a... It is like the good stuff about him. And I can see that there's good stuff about him. He's not all bad. I get that. But sometimes I think the show goes like a little bit too far on the jokes in a way where like they aren't funny anymore. And they're just sort of repeated yelling. And maybe it's just padding to like fill out the runtime of the episode. That might be it. But it is unfortunate when that happens. Because when the show is doing like its thing that isn't the comedy, I think it is magnificent. I think it is genuinely like majestic storytelling. I love the amount of empathy in it. And I think that is so beautiful and so worth exploring in this world. And I think Tanjiro as a main character in anime is like one of my favorites, right? Yeah, of the stuff I'm watching right now, because we're watching JJK over on the main channel. I'm watching One Piece and I'm watching this. And I just started Kaiju number 8. And of those 4 shows, I think that Tanjiro is my favorite main character. His heart, his belief in himself and in the people around him, the way he views things so empathetically. I love Luffy, but Luffy is a pain in the ass sometimes. I love Itadori, but he's, you know, a child. He has some teenage qualities that can be a little bit wishy-washy. They're all great characters, and I'm a big fan of. And then I've only seen a couple episodes of Kaiju number 8, and I can't remember the guy's name. Kafka, really interesting character. I'm excited to get more from him. I'm only 2 episodes in though, so like I don't really know how I feel about him yet. Tanjiro to me is the best of those 4 in terms of his like ability to interact with the world empathetically. And it draws me to him so much that I want to go on this journey with him. And I wish the other characters around him were just a little bit more 3-dimensional so that they felt like they were living up to what Tanjiro is bringing to the show, right? Yeah. And I felt like we got that in the last arc with the doctor. You know, the doctor's assistant was a little bit childish, but not nearly to the degree that Zenitsu and Inosuke are. And so that's just how I'm feeling right now. I want them to round out a little bit because they're a little flat and a little loud. And also they both just yell. I think that like, they're both yelling a lot. And I think that if one of them pulled back and had quieter moments, maybe the dichotomy between them would help. But because they're both just yelling in different ways, it's just a lot of noise that doesn't feel like it has a lot of depth underneath it. And Tanjiro has so much depth that they are shallower by comparison. If Tanjiro was more like Luffy and was also a loud, brash sort of, then the whole show would be that. And I think the show would be less interesting, right? I think the show would be a little bit more one note than it is. I don't think I would enjoy it very much. But because the disparity between the Tanjiro and the other boys is so vast, and I prefer the Tanjiro stuff so much, it makes them look worse in terms of the characterization. I also think it's going to be temporary. We're at episode 14 with Tanjiro, and we're at episode 4 with these two, right? Not even with Inosuke. So I think that like the runway, I'm not going to like completely write them off because these 4 episodes have been the way that they have. I think the arc of them could be very interesting, and I do think that Inosuke's backstory is going to be so deeply tragic. Zenitsu's probably too, right? But yeah, that's just what I'm feeling right now. I'm enjoying the show. I really like it. The animation is unreal. Like, I think it is the most beautifully animated show I've ever seen, maybe. Like, it's so cool. And the water breathing techniques, the animation of them is just unreal. The music is so good. The demon designs are all unique and fun in really interesting ways, despite all being humanoid. And yeah, I just, I'm having a great time with it. But these 4 episodes have kind of put a magnifying glass on these 2 characters in a way that has not been the most encouraging to me. But I'll be back next week with 2 more. So see you then. If you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me comments down below because the algorithm got us hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is that old lady because he was being mean to her. Zenitsu. She's just elderly. Shut the fuck up. If you want to follow me around the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly. And as always, do something nerdy tonight.